Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and decided to stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell from the title of the video, my new YSL concealer is here and I am so excited to test this out for you. I did purchase the foundation, the All Hours foundation, when it dropped, and I absolutely love that foundation. So I'm hoping that I absolutely love this concealer as well. I picked up the shade LW7. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this first impression and review of this new YSL concealer. All right, my lovelies, hair is pulled back, skin is nice and prepped so that I can go in with foundation and concealers. But first, let me tell you a tiny bit about this product. The YSL All Hours Creaseless Precise Angles Concealer retails for $38 and there is 18 different shades. 100%, I was not sure what shade I was going to pick up. Sephora picked MN10 for me, which is medium shade with neutral undertones, but I felt like that maybe would have been a tiny bit dark. So I went down the list and LN7, which is one of the swatches here on the Sephora website, that's the shade I was gonna go for, but it's not an actual option. LW, which is light shade with warm undertones, is an option instead of LN7. So hopefully it works for me. It has yellow undertones. I did already swatch it and it definitely does. Yeah, we'll see. A little bit about the product. A creamy, creaseless, full coverage concealer designed with a unique multi-use applicator for a natural, soft, matte finish, up to 24-hour wear, and it gives you hydration. So full coverage with a matte finish, but it's supposed to be hydrating.
Okay.
It has a 6-month shelf life, which sucks, and it was made in France. Okay, I'm going to jump into the foundation. And I have the shade MN4. So let's go ahead and apply this real quick. Okay, so here is what the box looks like. I do enjoy the aesthetics of YSL as a whole. And here is what the concealer component looks like. The foundation bottle is that soft matte, and then this one is not. As you can see, it's a really good size concealer. How much is in here? 0.50 ounces, so half an ounce, which is nice. Just like the Givenchy, it's like a pretty big component for a concealer. And then the applicator that they're talking about, it's pretty unique. I don't think I've seen an applicator like this before. If you have, let me know down below. And then let's go ahead and give it a little swatcheroo. Hopefully it's not too dark. I don't think it is, but we shall see. It feels pretty creamy. So I think what I'm going to do is one side I will do just the concealer and the other side I will do a little bit of color corrector underneath. As you saw, I applied the YSL foundation and I would say it's a very natural matte kind of finish. I mentioned it before, I do really enjoy the foundation. They did a phenomenal job with that. So let's go ahead and apply just the concealer on this side. And on this side, I do have this blemish here, which we'll see if it covers it. I do like the doe foot, it's nice. You can be pretty precise with it. Okay, I'm going to jump in to the Sonia G Mini Base, and for the foundation, I used the Rose Inc foundation brush. It's melting right into my skin. Okay, love that. Yeah, it is literally melting right into the skin. Okay, Okay, that was so easy to blend out. I'm going to put just tiniest bit more right here. Okay. All right, so concealer and no concealer. I don't wear a lot of concealer, so. All right, now for this side, I'm going to jump into the Bobbi Brown. This is the stick corrector, and I think peach, yeah, is the corrector stick from Bobbi Brown. Put some there, a tiny bit there. I'm going to blend this out with my finger. Okay, you can see already just the corrector on its own has done a pretty good job. Now let's jump into the concealer. This formula is so soft. It's looking so soft on this side, almost like a powder. Okay, same brush. Let me just give it a couple of seconds to sit on the skin. If you ever want a tiny bit more coverage, just let the concealer sit a tiny bit. Okay, let's start up here. Yeah, you literally blend it out and it just melts right in. This formula is so nice. Literally didn't have to do anything. It's been a rough couple of nights over here, so my under eyes are not the best right now. Okay, I would say you can definitely see a tiny bit more coverage on this side than you can on this side. Okay, so let me show you up close what the under eyes look like. I'm actually really enjoying both. The formula is so soft. I did blend out the swatch on the back of my hand and it literally felt like I was touching velvet. It is absolutely insane. I feel like you can definitely see a slight bit more coverage on this side than you can on this side. Now you could probably build this up. I don't know how much. I know it claims that it's a full coverage concealer, but I don't know. Just because of the nature of the formula, it literally melts into your skin like butter. My under eyes are looking so smooth right now. I have a feeling if you're somebody who doesn't powder, this might be a good one because I'm touching this and it literally feels like I have powder on the back of my hand. Okay, let me go ahead and layer my cream products and then I'll come back for the powder portion and show you what it looks like after I powder it. Okay, cream bronzer, cream contour, and cream blush is on. Now we're going to set the under eyes. So far, it's looking good. Hasn't really creased and it's been about 5-7 minutes. I do have a tiny bit of MAC Fix Plus on my brush and I'm going to set the under eye before going in with powder. Make sure all the creases are nice and gone. And I am going to jump into the new Huda Beauty Easy Bake Pressed Powder. I do enjoy this. This will be the third time I use this. Using my puff. Very light hand. And this is the side without color corrector. Now this side, I put MAC Fix Plus again on my brush. Set the under eye with the setting or finishing spray. Make sure there are no creases. Again, the Huda Beauty puff very lightly. That's about how much I dip, and then I take the excess off. Okay, so here is what the under eyes look like once they've been set. I think they both look really good. Just I feel like this one has a tiny bit more coverage than this side, and not by much. Let me know your thoughts down below, but I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup off camera, come back, and we are going to do a wear test. I finished applying this at 12:30. So I think I'll be able to get an 8 or 8+ hours worth of wear test for this concealer. So I'll be right back. All right, my lovelies, makeup is nice and done. Went pretty simple. Everything that I use will be linked down below. You saw I used the YSL foundation. For the cream products, I went in to the Kevyn Aucoin contour stick, the RCMA bronzer, and the Milk Makeup cream blush. For the powder, you saw I used the new Huda Beauty for my under eyes, but for the rest of the face, I went in to the pressed powder that RCMA released a couple of years ago. For the bronzer, I went in to the Surratt Artistique bronzer. It's a powder bronzer. And for the blush, I went in to the new Hourglass Snake palette. For the highlighter, I did go into a new product, What's Up Beauty highlighters. They have not yet announced what the inside of these beauties look like, so I'm not going to show you. I don't know if this video is going to go up before then. And then for the lips, I have the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Liner in Clio and the Huda Beauty lip blush in Rosy Kiss. Yeah. Oh, and mascara, I went into the Ilia and the Huda Beauty. I mixed the two. Hopefully there's no flaking, but we shall see. Let's look at these under eyes and see what they look like. Last time I checked, they looked absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to see what this is going to look like by the end of the night. I'm pretty excited. I have a feeling the results are going to be amazing because so far I feel like my under eyes look pretty smooth, pretty soft, very, very nice and snatched. I love the foundation. I think foundation is absolutely gorgeous. So if this concealer lives up to those expectations, it's going to be an amazing and fabulous duo. I'm going to hand you on over to check-in Mary. More than likely it's going to be one check-in and on my phone, you already know. So let me go ahead and hand you on over to the wear test. All right, my lovelies, it is like 3-4 minutes shy of being 9 o'clock at night. Here's what the under eyes look like. You see that? It's that Huda Beauty mascara. It freaking flakes. I do not like it. Okay, so this side is the one with the color corrector, and this one is the side without the color corrector. I think under eyes look pretty good. Let me look in the mirror. Okay, I'm kind of liking this side better. I feel like the creasing is a little bit less, and it could just be because there's less product on this side than this side. But overall, I think they both look really nice. I finished applying at 12:30, so about an 8.5 hour wear test. Okay, I think it performed well. I'm excited to keep using it. I have high hopes that this is going to be a new favorite. The formula is honestly so nice. It reminded me a tiny bit of the Natasha Denona when it came to sinking in and literally looking like my skin absorbed the product. So yeah, so far so good. It gets the thumbs up from me, and all of the information for my skin type and all of that is always listed down below in the description box. So make sure to check the description box if you have any questions. More than likely the answers are usually there. Okay, that's going to be it for this wear test, and I will go ahead and hand you off to check out Mary. All right, my lovelies, well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly does mean the world to me. I hope you enjoyed this video of me reviewing the new YSL concealer. I was pretty excited about this. That's why I skipped on the House Labs concealer, and I think there was 1 or 2 other concealers that were also launched. I was waiting for this launch. I don't need a ton of new concealers, just like I don't need new makeup as it is because I have so much of it. So I am being a tiny bit selective at what I'm choosing to review and what I'm not choosing to review. I will, of course, keep using this concealer just so that I make sure I have a good, solid opinion on it the next time I either feature it or talk about it on my channel. But that's going to be it for this video. So with that being said, I would love it if you gave the video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, my lovelies, I will see you all on the next video. Bye.